All right, guys, let's do this. Welcome, everyone. I am the Educated Natural. I hope you are having a blessed day. Listen, y'all already know how we do it over here. We're about to ride this thing till the wheels fall off, and nothing shall stop that. It is a blessed day to be still among the land of the living, and I'm glad you are here with me as well. Today's topic, we're talking about you. Yep, you. Move over. You too. Yeah, we're talking about every content creator across every platform. And here is why. Here's why. There has been a lot of chatter going on from content creators that are concerned about their viewership. There's a lot of concern about support. There's a lot of concern about what needs to happen from fellow supporters as well as content creators. And so today we're just going to talk about it, which is why I'm using EV Mux today, because if you want to come up and give your opinion, you are more than welcome to do so. It's a little dark in here, so let me see if I can. Whoa, that is way too bright. That light came in like it had a problem with me. Hold on, calm down, son. Calm down. Calm yourself. Calm down. Good gracious. Almost took out my eyes. But listen, we're gonna have a real round of campfire talk today about this here content creation thing. And I want to hear back from you all. So you all are trickling in today, and I am grateful that you are here. So let me speak to those that are already here. J3GS Farms, welcome in, sir. Great to see you. Dolores is in the building, another member here. Thank you for being here. Grammy's Journal is here. Hey. Great to see you. Let's see here. Going on down the list. All right, get everybody up on the screen. Moving kind of fast today. I know, because I know y'all in the kitchen got those pots rattling. Well, at least I do. And so I won't be here long today because, we got stuff out there going on. So we got to get back to the kitchen. Tamika Davis is in the house. Welcome in, Tamika. It's great to see you. Salon Diva V in the place to be is here, y'all. Hey, Salon Diva, great to see you. Francesca, many blessings to you. Great to see you. Great to see you. Love you back. All right, you all. Let's get into this thing. Now, if you are a content creator, put a 7 in the chat. I want to see if you are creating content on your channel. Even if you're not doing YouTube, maybe you're doing Instagram, Facebook, X, some other platform. If you have created content out there, you are working diligently, trying to get that thing to grow, trying to get your voice out there, put a 7 in the chat so I can see if there are any fellow content creators in here. Now, I can look at the chat, and I know you are. There you go. I see you coming on in. All right, so great. Not alone. So, how many of you, my fellow, hey, Chillwood crew, welcome in. How many of you, my wonderful fellow content creators, are seeing like a shift in these YouTube streets? Meaning, maybe last year your numbers looked a lot better than they do this year. You're trying to kind of figure out, just put me, if that's you, you're trying to figure out what's going on. Why does it seem like the previous years your content seemed to reach a lot further than it is now? Like there is definitely something going on. All right, Salon Diva, I see you. There's definitely a shift going on, and you're trying to figure out what's going on. Basically, let's not even try to sugarcoat this thing. You just try to figure out what's going on and why is this happening. All right, cool. I have also noticed a shift as well. And so it made me want to come before you guys today. And forgive me, I have been talking and all kind of stuff. So my lips a little dry. So we're gonna let this stop us, okay? And I have been trying to figure out what's going on. So I have went on a research retreat, I guess you can say, where I started to dig down my own content. And here is what I discovered for me. And I would encourage every content creator to do this for yourself. If you're trying to grow a channel, if you're trying to grow your name, your brand, whatever it is you're doing, there are some key things that we have to, I see you, Chill Crew, Chill Wheel Crew, thank you for being here. All right, she says, me too. Here's the thing. When I went on my own content research, uh, the retreat, I guess, I discovered some major things. Hey, Broke Farmer, welcome in. And I realized that we all must go back to our why. Why are we doing content in the very first place? Now, I want you to think about this for a minute. Just think about it. Keep thinking. Why are you doing content in the very first place? Now, you can share that with us in the chat if you would like to, or you can write it down in your handy dandy notebook. But that is one of the major questions as a content creator I had to answer, and I'm encouraging you to answer as well. Why are you even doing this? Why are you coming on camera if you're doing live streams, reels? Why are you doing videos? Why? Why are you doing this in the first place? And be honest. Don't just say what's cliche. Be honest with yourself. Why are you, my fellow content creator, producing content? It doesn't matter if it's pre-recorded videos. I don't care if your entire channel or social media is composed only of shorts or short form content. Why are you doing it in the very first place? That's the first thing you have to be clear about. Why am I doing this? Because there are tons of other things each and every one of us could be doing. Why are you producing content? So think about it. Keep thinking. And I'm going to give you a minute to think. So go ahead, keep thinking. Go on and keep thinking. So give you a moment of silence with yourself to think, why am I doing this in the first place? Keep thinking. I see your brain cells over there working hard. Some of y'all are like, child, why would you ask me that? All right. That's nothing. Okay. So have you come up with your reasons as to why you're doing content? Okay, I see one person was brave enough to put it in the chat. Broke Farmer says, I love gardening. That's his why. That's why he is sharing his content with each and every one of us. He loves to garden. Dolores says, come on up here. I want to assist people in growing their channels and businesses. All right, that's her why. She said, this is why I am doing my content. Now, this is a very important question that each and every one of us has to answer. And over time, your why may change. It may grow, it may shrink. It may change as you grow. Your visions may grow and change. And so you have to understand that maybe you were in a different place when you first started producing content versus where you are now. So your reasonings, your why may change over time. And the reason why I'm shining the light on this so much is because you may find one of the main reasons why your content may be struggling, your views may be dwindling, your support may be kind of fickle right now, may be because you have changed. Your content has evolved, and maybe your audience has evolved as well. There are also times when you yourself may not be as, let's say, in love with your original content as you were previously. Let me give you an example. I have had conversations with content creators and business owners that say, listen, in 2019, I used to love teaching sewing. I used to love teaching marketing. But in 2024, I've fallen out of love with that. I don't want to teach people about this and about that. I don't want to teach social media. I don't want to teach marketing. I don't want to teach people how to use Photoshop or any Adobe product anymore. Yes, I know that was the heart and soul of my channel, but I have evolved. My audience attention span has changed. What they're hungry for now has changed. I'm noticing a shift. And let me tell you one thing I firsthand know about shifting is that you have to pay attention to what your audience is telling you. The number one thing I learned when I did my own research on my own content across the board this year is that my audience had changed a little bit. Even though I was like, well, I'm going to stay right here in my lane, I'm going to stay on my island, and this is what I'm going to do. I had to realize that the content that I produce, the things that I teach, is not for me. It's for my audience. And if my audience is hungry for something else, I need to be flexible enough to give them what they're craving. Because things in business change every day, it seems sometimes. There's always something new. There's always some trend out there, some new rule, law, something has changed. And I need to be willing to say, okay, let me take a step back. Is there something out there that I may be missing because I'm trying to stay in this lane? I'm trying to stay on this island. So whatever your reasoning is, even in gardening, there's new products out there. Things have changed. Companies have changed what used to be in the products that's now used to grow people's gardens, maybe now killing people's gardens. So even in gardening, you have to be willing to say, okay, let me do my research. Let me see what's out there. Let me see what my audience needs to know or is craving to know. Because when I did my research, I realized that there was a whole lot of wrong information being put out there. And people were just eating it up like it was the best thing since sliced bread. And I was like, that is wrong as two left shoes. Y'all are all about to be in front of the IRS if y'all keep listening to this crazy stuff out here because they make it seem so easy. And you're thinking, oh, yeah, I can do that. That seems right. That's what they're banking on. They're banking on certain things. They're really playing on your lack of education to try to get you in a mess. And when you get yourself in a mess in front of Uncle Sam and them, they're not going to be there to help you out. Okay. So let me go check the chat real quick. Let's go up here. Okay. Francesca says her why is I was told by our Father God to feed the people. Yes, indeed. Yes, ma'am. Hey, that's my art. Welcome in. Okay. They said, I think it would be fun to document my gardening journey. Another gardener, welcome in. Hey. All right. Let's see. Chill Will Crew says, to connect, to connect with people who are genuine and spiritually connected with God and to try and get some extra money. There you go. All right. Let's see. Okay, Francesca says, that's what I intend on doing is providing that spiritual nourishment. All right. Welcome in, G Mama. Welcome in. Francesca says, I'm not concerned about building my channel. God will bring them in. Absolutely. Absolutely, He will. All right. Chill Will Crew says, that's how I'm feeling. I'm shifting into more spiritual connections. I cook and entertain on my channel as well. I have to find my niche. All right. So, everyone, as you can see, we all have different things that we are doing on our channel. Even if you have several gardeners in here, which we do, everybody does things differently on their channel. Everybody handles their content differently on their channel, right? So, what may be what they say good for the goose may not be good for the gander, and vice versa, right? But the thing is, you individually have to have a clear reason as to why you're producing the content that you are producing. Why? Simply put, there are going to be days when your numbers may not meet your expectations. The support may not meet your expectations. Who used to be here last week may not be here this week. Things shift. And it's going to be that why that you're going to have to dig back into, lean on, as to the reason why you're doing the things you're doing on your channel in the first place. People are fickle, okay? So you cannot depend 100% on your audience to get you where you need to be. It's going to be that why. Because with YouTube changing and all these new updates coming next year, and not just YouTube, actually social media across the board is changing. They do this every year. Everybody comes up with something new or change or whatever used to work, don't work. It's always something every single new year, every time. And you're going to have to shift and pivot with the changes. All right. But it's going to be that why is going to be your standing foundation. When those numbers don't look right, when things don't go well, it's going to be that why that's going to keep you centered. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because God gave me the instructions to. He gave me the clearance to. I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to stay focused. Because it's going to be those days when you're going to want to throw in the towel. It's going to be those days when you're going to want to quit. Don't believe me? If you have ever, the entire time you've been producing content, if you have ever said to yourself, I quit, I don't want to do this anymore, put a 1 in the chat. I'm telling you, at some point during your journey, I'll put the first one right here. Okay, right here, 1. Okay. At some point during your journey, especially the longer you do it, something's going to happen. Either people that used to be there are gone. You see them in somebody else's chat. They're not in yours. You may be in theirs. They may not be in yours. Something is going to happen. Okay? Something's going to happen that's going to make you want to quit. Y'all see these ones coming up on the screen? Something's going to happen. Somebody could even say something to you. Hey, J3, how are you? Something could happen. It's going to make you want to quit. And I'm here to tell you, number 1, don't quit. Don't quit. Tamika, don't quit. G-Mama, don't quit. Salon Diva, don't quit. Francesca, don't quit. Everybody, don't quit. Dolores, don't quit. Chill Will Crew, don't quit. Because you have to make up in your mind, okay? Make up in your own mind that no matter what happens, I'm doing this because of my why. Your why has to be so strong that no force on earth can stop it, can stop you from completing it. It can't deter you. It can't turn you around. It can't make you bow. Because your why is built upon a solid reason and foundation. Because you're going to need it. Not only are you going to need it, you have to understand that when it comes to your why, even when it comes to your content itself, your content is not about you. I know that hurt. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no, I'm not. That probably hurt. Your content is not about you. You are producing that content, regardless of what industry you are in, for the viewer, for the audience. It's like a conversation between you and the unknown people out there, because you don't know who's going to consume your content or when. You may have made a video last year and people are just now seeing it today. And you're thinking, man, that video is old. But it's still relevant because that video, thanks to the YouTube algorithm, has been shown to an audience person that didn't even know you even existed. But you made that content, and what you said in that video or what you did in that video captured their attention. And now they want more. Okay, so when you do content, whatever it is, gardening, sewing, crafting, whatever it is, reactions, whatever, it's not about you. That content is being put out there to capture the attention of your audience, to bring people over to your channel so that they can say, okay, I like that video. I want to know more about them. Who is this person? Who is Francesca? Let me go to her channel and find out more. I love that clip of hers I saw in a short, or I love that long form video of hers that I saw. Who is she? Let me go get some more. I love that. That really touched my heart. Let me go over and get some more. I consider certain types of content like food for people that's hungry, because that's kind of what it does. Have you ever been like, this happened to me today? My daughter and I was coming back from the store, and I got out the car, and I had put my car in the garage, but the garage door was still open. And as soon as I got out the car, I was like, somebody is smoking meat because you could smell it. Like the whole neighborhood. I said, these people out here cooking. You hear me? I said, somebody's smoking something. And it reminded me of content. I don't know whose house is coming from. All I know is that I could smell the aroma of something on somebody's grill somewhere. Got this whole neighborhood, everybody going, who is that? Somebody's about to throw down tomorrow, okay? And the same thing happens with our content. When we put content out there, it's going to attract somebody. Somebody's like, I love how they put those starts in that grow bed. Matter of fact, where did they get that grow bed from? Let me go over to their channel and see if I can find more information. Or at least I can reach out to them because I'm trying to start my own garden for next spring or even right now. So let me head over to their channel. Maybe, hopefully, there's more content over there so I can find out what I'm looking for. Hey, 755 Media, welcome in. So let's say you have a loved one that has passed on, or maybe they're still here. Either case works, okay? But there's someone very special to you. And you're thinking, all I have is this black and white picture of them. It would be so great if I could have a mural of them on my wall. Like I would love to have a huge self-portrait of them. Your mama, your father, your sibling, a neighbor, somebody that's special to you, a spouse. I wish I could find an artist that does the level of painting that I'm looking for, that I envision. And let's say you're just all over YouTube, you're going through the YouTube streets and boulevards and street corners, and all of a sudden, boom, you run across a video by 755 Media. And you're like, is that Michael Jackson? Wait a minute. Who is that? Is that a musical instrument? Is that a guitar? Is that Ice Cube? Did she really just paint Ice Cube? So what you gonna do? Because you're looking for an artist, you're gonna head over to her channel. She didn't create that Ice Cube painting for herself. It was a commissioned piece of art. Somebody loved Ice Cube, and she says, hey, I got you. They sent her a picture. She did a thing on it and knocked it out the park. Do you hear me? And then if you keep looking through her channel, you will notice that she's done family portraits as well. And you're thinking, I miss my mom so much. I would absolutely love to have a portrait of her on my wall. Wouldn't it be cool to find someone like that? 755 Media. She's a bomb artist. So these are the things I'm trying to get every content creator to understand. I know it's frustrating when you're producing all of this content. Welcome in, Love and Live Show. Welcome in, That's My Art. You're producing, welcome in, Grammy's Journal. I don't know if I said that earlier. I think I did, but hey, it is a great thing when you can find someone that's producing something that you need. As a content creator, we must all remember that that's our job. Our job is to put things out there that's going to capture the attention of those that need whatever it is we're doing and producing. Sure, it's great. Trust me, I know I have my moments when I just want to find a channel that's going to make me laugh. Maybe you've had a long day. Maybe you just sick of the people around you. You just need some time to just get a good, deep laugh. And if you go through social media, you're going to find those people out there with that comedic ability that you're looking for. Now, when those people are telling those jokes, they're not telling it for themselves. They're telling it for their audience because they know laughter is great medicine. So whenever you get content creator at a place where you want to quit, you got to think this is bigger than you. It's not about you. Sure, you can quit. Sure, go ahead, quit. But then you have to realize, what about the people that needed you? What about the people that needed that content? If you quit, now they got to dig even longer and deeper to find someone else. And as we all can attest to, each one of us is not for everybody. Okay. There's going to be some people that absolutely love you, love your content. And there are going to be some people that's like, man, that is trash. That is straight garbage. Why are so many people over here watching this person eat this steak? Like, why are y'all over here? And to you, it may be garbage, but to someone else, it may be like, now that's interesting. Okay. So just because that content wasn't for one person doesn't mean it's not for some other person or people. But do you really think that you saying that you don't like watching people eat is going to stop the rest of the people from watching? No. Hey, Bayou, welcome in. But you as the content creator have to understand, why am I producing this content in the first place again? Oh yeah, it's because of blah, 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 whatever your why is. Now, your why can be tweaked. Like I said earlier, as you grow, as you mature, as you learn, your why can be tweaked, right? But no matter what your why is, it has to remain a foundational part as to why you're doing this. You have to be connected to it. You have to have a reason why you're doing this, while you're up late at night trying to research and be able and ready to give the people what they need. If you're not a person that just says, you know what, I'm going to get up here and I'm just going to just twiddle my thumbs and I'm going to ask them what y'all want to talk about, I'm going to use the chat. If that doesn't work for you, then you're going to have to be that person that's saying, okay, I'm going to cover this topic. This is my topic. This is my why. That means you're going to have to study that thing. You don't want to show up and you fumbling like, oh my goodness, where's, and you're just all over the place. Because if you do that, you're going to lose your audience. And you don't want to do that. Because people have a short attention span. People have just short everything right now. You know, short patience, short tolerance. They like, get to the point and get over with, okay? I got stuff to do, all right? So the more organized sometimes you are, the better for your audience. So you always have to understand the importance of your why. Absolutely, love and live. I was asking everyone earlier, what is your why? Why do you produce the content that you produce on your channel? And so if you haven't answered that already, that's the question of the hour. Why are you producing the content that you're doing? You have to know why. If you don't know why, then why should people watch you? Like, I hate to be so blunt with it, but if you don't know why you're doing this, we don't know why you're doing this. Why are we doing this? So give people a reason to want to watch your content. Give people a clear reason as to why they should be engaging with whatever it is you're presenting. If you're all over the place, welcome in ARD, a resilient dad, for those of you who don't know who are new here. So, hey, good evening to New Orleans Gardener, Miss Linda, welcome in. So if you don't know why you're doing this and you can't convey to other people as to why you're doing this, it's going to be a whole mess. And people are going to think, well, this channel is about this. And then the next day you come, you're presenting this. And they say, no, well, maybe the channel is about this. And then next time you do a video or a live stream, no, we're talking about this. Well, what exactly is going on here? What is this channel about? And in a few minutes, one of my members, I am going to bring up something that's going to hopefully help my fellow content creators to kind of make sure that your content is matching your why. Because there are certain channels across the board, not just here on YouTube, but Instagram and everywhere else, where it's just, how you said, Bayou Gumbo? Hey, passionately intrigued arts and more, welcome in. Where it's everything. It's almost like asking them, what is it not? Because it's a mixture of everything. And so it's hard to pinpoint what it is. Like I mentioned earlier, it's clear. 755 Media. right? It is clear when you go to her channel what you're going to get. You're going to get mainly two things right off the bat. I'm going to tell you. The name in itself, 755 Media. Media deals with, in her case, it deals with music. And then also it deals with art. Those are the main two things. Anytime you go over there, you will receive over there. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're going to get some music and you're going to get some art. And you're going to like it. Okay? I promise you, you will. But there are certain channels you can go to and you could be completely confused. So I want to help my fellow content creators limit, before you hit this new year, the amount of confusion that your audience may be experiencing from your content. And that's probably one of the reasons why they are not staying like they used to, why your numbers may be dwindling. Maybe last year you used to get, when you would go live, maybe you used to get 50 people in your live. Well, over the time, you notice that you're lucky if you get 15, 20. Maybe there is something in your content, dare I say, has turned them off in some way. Welcome in, Yankee Sister Homestead. Great to see you. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, especially if monetization is a part of your why. You want to have a monetized YouTube channel, Instagram, whatever, one day. You don't want to turn your audience away because they thought they were going to get one thing and you did almost like a bait and switch. When they got over to your main channel, they realized, yeah, they didn't get that. I can tell you something that I did on my channel, and I was like, uh-oh, uh-oh, wait a minute. I produced a video on my channel that actually is one of my main, it turned out to be one of the main, or the highest viewed, one of the highest viewed videos I have on my channel. I did the video because rhinestones was popping. Rhinestones had came on the scene, and everybody and their mama was starting to do rhinestones. So I was like really into crafting, and I was like, ooh, let me see, for all my thrifty folks, cheap people like myself, like to save $1 or $2. Let me see if there is a way to save a couple dollars trying to do rhinestone. So I did a video about a flock alternative, because flock can be expensive for a lot of people. And if you've ever done rhinestones, you know I'm not lying. Okay. So I said, let me see what else can be used instead of flock that's cheaper. So I literally threw together. You look at that video, child, the tape all tore up. It was just a whole mess. But I did the video. That video took off. Now you can tell by the name of my channel and in everything I've done in this channel that my channel is not about rhinestones. Okay? But that video, hey Lisa, welcome in. That video it took off. And so people was like, I was getting so many messages from people like, oh my goodness, thank you for that video. Do you do rhinestones? I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I don't even do rhinestones. Like, that is not something that I focus my time on. There are other channels that do, but that video took off. Like, it just, shoot. And I was getting so many messages. I was like, uh-oh, I have really probably confused my audience. I mean, thank God for the views, helps with the monetization, and the check helped you get to the threshold. But I was like, uh-oh. So somebody was like, girl, you better start doing some rhinestone videos. I was like, no, because I don't plan on buying rhinestones. Like, I don't plan on, these rhinestones were a gift from my daughter. She wanted to get me something that I just don't know why I said it, but I was like, oh, just get me some, go to this website and just give me a few rhinestones. Let's just see what they do. I don't know why I said it, but I said it, and she bought them, and so I was like, okay, I'll just use them as a test in that video. And them rhinestones are still sitting in the bags, to be honest with you. And it's been, 2 years since I did that video? and I was like, oh my goodness. So this is why I tell you, everything you produce on your channel, make sure it is connected to the main thing that you do on your channel, because you don't know which video is going to take off. And that video just took off. And I was like, oh, wow. I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared. And so, yeah, let me go check the chat real quick. But I had people say, girl, you better start producing some more rhinestone videos. And I was like, I think not. That's not my thing. That's an expensive business venture. So let me see here. Yankee Sister says she's in the bushes. All right, be careful. Be careful in those bushes. You know, there's mosquitoes out there. But enjoy your Thanksgiving, Yankee Sister. Absolutely. Same to you. So let's see here. Come on, thing, get it there. All right, you have to. Francesca says you have to be careful when. Yes, you have to be careful when I go driving the bus. Listen. All right, let's see here. Everybody speaking and talking to one another. All right, Chill Will Crew says, yes, my subscription part on my profile picture says what I do as well. Good, 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 good. So names like Lisa J. Stocks, just what do you think she talks about? Now, granted, Stocks could be her last name. Could be, absolutely. But in her case, it actually pertains to what she talks about. Stocks, investing. So right here, G Mama grows hard in the garden. What do you think her channel's about? It's in her name. She goes hard in the garden, okay? This is what her channel is about. So let's see. Francesca says, if you, it's true because I've seen her do it. She said, if you all watch my lives, I will call you out of the bushes only because it's chat participation and I appreciate all of you. Yes, indeed. As a content creator, especially if you're doing live streams, you want that participation. Matter of fact, you actually need that participation from your audience by the leaving of comments, because it alerts YouTube that, hey, we're having a good time over here. This is an interesting conversation. And it alerts the algorithm to say, hey, maybe we should show this out to more people. So it's a way to help you instead of just telling your audience, like right now, if I say, hey, please like, share, and comment during this video, any point you want to, just do so. But as you're doing that, it alerts the algorithm saying, hey, they're really enjoying themselves over there. Let's get some more people over there, because maybe your reach is not as far as the algorithm itself. So the more you comment, the more you participate versus just hanging out in the bushes, the better is for that content creator. So just in case you didn't know that, participation is a must. It truly helps the host of whatever channel you're on and whatever you're watching. It really helps push them out. So you really want to help, and it's free. It's free. You know, you talking, we all saying hello and connected with one another. And so, yeah, definitely connect. You better believe it. Coach Chad. We don't know what 2025 is going to bring. So if you can find anything or anyone on any social media platform that can give you a good laugh, bookmark that thing, because you're going to need a good laugh at some point during this journey. Trust and believe me. Broke Farmer says, yeah, I did a solar power generator and got a lot of questions I couldn't answer. I feel you. Those videos, the ones you least expect to go, are the ones that go. And so I guess, Broke, you're going to have to educate yourself on that generator, because obviously it's what the people want. Look, 755. 755 says, send me some rhinestones. Listen, you have direct connect to the rhinestone lady, okay? You have direct connect. Send me some rhinestones. No, don't send me no rhinestones. Please don't send me no. I'll take that back. Don't send me no. But I do want a piece of flock so I can see what that's all about. But that's all I want. I'm gonna say that for the pros. I'm gonna say that for y'all. I'm gonna say that for Crafty Leo and Blue Lotus Vibe. I'm gonna say that for all of them and all the rhinestoners out there, Baby's Booty, Best Uni, Maryland. Yeah, I'm gonna say that all for y'all. I'm gonna sit back and watch y'all. So let's see. Hey, Happy Mac, welcome in. Let's see. I think I know what my limit is, and I'm gonna stay right over here because I be watching some of their videos, and I'm like, child, I would have been thrown that thing across the room somewhere. Like, I'm patient, but that right there. Even when did y'all see Unbiased LLC's latest live when she was doing hand embroidery? No, I tried that when I was younger, and I was like, nope, this is not for me. Or those people that do diamond dots, like one thing at a time. This is huge picture. No, I bought one of those probably 2 or 3 years ago for my daughter because we was in the store and she kept saying, I want it, I want it, I want it. I was like, you don't want that. And she's like, I want it, I want it, I want it. And daddy's baby gets what she wants. And so daddy was like, she can have it. I think it was a Mickey. Was it a Mickey Mouse or a SpongeBob? One of them. We got that thing home. I set it up for her. I put all the little things out there, the little dots and everything she needed. My daughter worked that thing about 5 minutes. That thing sat on that table for days. So I had to go in there and say, so are you going to finish this? She was like, I don't want to do that. I said, I told you. That takes a level of patience I knew she did not have. Okay. So I was like, well, I did a little bit. I was like, yeah, no, this ain't for me either. The two of us can't even get this done. So we just gonna we're just gonna donate this to somebody else because it's not for us. So thank you, 755. Tell them again. Tell them for the people in the back, in the bushes. Hit that like button. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see. I'm going down through the chat, everybody. Okay, she says, as a new content creator, how do you show? Let me see. Did she finish that? That's smart. How do I show what? Oh, there it is. Come on down. As a new content creator, how do you choose your streaming provider? Now, when you're talking about the streaming provider, you're talking about the live streaming provider. If you're talking about the live streaming provider, first of all, you have to know what it is you want that streaming platform to do. Okay? Some streaming platforms are a little bit more involved than other streaming platforms. Some things are more basic than other streaming platforms. Only you can determine how many bells and whistles you want to learn how to use these different streaming platforms. For instance, and then on top of that, you're going to have to understand how much you're willing to pay. I don't know if you know this or not, but a lot of these streaming platforms are changing what they offer for free and for how long. I am currently using the free version of EVMux. Now, I am very familiar with EVMux. I've done trainings on EVMux and other platforms as well. I'm using the free version because I just now came back over here because I was testing out other live streaming platforms. And so I'm one of those weird people that if I'm going to pay for something, I'd rather start payment at the beginning of the month and not at the end. So that's why you still see this thing bouncing around on my screen, which really aggravates me. But because I am the way that I am, I want a full month. If I'm going to pay you something, I don't want just the last few days of the month and then I got to turn around and I want the full month. Okay. I want to enjoy this for a full month of payment, not a few days. That's just me. Okay. That's a Kim thing. That's a Kimism. All right. Or a Tinism, however you want to say it. But that's just me. So you have to decide how much you want to pay, what features you really need for your live stream. And then that kind of helps you narrow it down. Now, I will tell you, EVMux is on the side of people that like to be a little bit more creative. Think about it as an iPhone versus an Android. iPhones are usually very basic. They don't give you the freedom to really customize a lot of things. Whereas Android, they give you a little bit more freedom to customize it how you want. Same thing with EVMux. EVMux, you can create with this thing and make all kinds of things just hop up on the screen to your heart content. And there are other platforms out there that would allow you to do that as well. But also, you have your basic, what I would consider basic program for people that like to click and go. You don't want to customize nothing. You want to come on screen, you want to hit go live, and you just want to go live. You don't care about no bells and whistles. You just want it to be basic. You don't have time to learn nothing new. You just want it to be basic and let it work right out the gate. That's when you need to look at platforms like StreamYard, which has a current price increase that has a lot of people running to other places, but it is an option still. So you have StreamYard and you have Restream. It's about as basic as you're going to get. Now, I'm not sure if Restream still has their sale going on. This is still Black Friday week, I always say. So you may want to check out Restream. They still have their sale going on. And if you're a little bit more techie, you may want to look at OBS. You may want to, if you want to still kind of stay basic, you can look at Talk Studio. If you want to just something with a little bit more bells and whistles, OBS, excuse me, EVMux, things like that. It's just up to you, whatever you're looking for. So let me see. Let me keep going down in the chat. Ooh, I'm way up here. All right. Okay. Stay safe, G Mama. Stay safe. Great Gardener 2. All right, everybody's talking. Look, yeah, of course she's painting. That's what she does. She's like the #1 paint slinger. That's what she does, y'all. 755 Media in the house. Keep painting, sis. Hey, she said, welcome in. Going down through the chat. I'm catching up, y'all. Hold on, I'm going. Yep. Happy Mac says, Happy Mac says, free 99 is about as much as I'm willing to pay right now. I really appreciate you trying things out and telling us how you like them, Tid. Yes, indeed. Listen, for what I'm gathering, you are not alone, Happy Mac. There are a lot of people that say free 99. I don't care if that logo is on top of my head bouncing across the screen. I don't care if it's above the heads of my co-host. I don't care. I am not paying for nothing. Okay? I hear it. I've heard it all. I know. But I have to tell you what options are out there. Now, if you want to do something as techy as EVMux, they do have a free plan, but it is limited. Go to evmux.com and you can see what their plans are and what their limitations are. Okay. Now, if you're somebody that loves to go over 2 hours per live stream, free EVMux is not for you. If you're someone, I'm only talking about EVMux because I'm on here. If you're someone that loves to have an intro, an outro, images, videos, free EVMux is not for you. And I'm going to show you why. I have a whole production over here that I can't use because EVMux has changed their free program as of late. Okay. And this is what you would see. I'm going to show it to you. This is what you would see if I was to play my intro. I'm going to show you what you're going to see just for a second. Y'all ready to see this? Because you're going to see this on every video, no matter what video it is. You're going to see this on every image that you use on this free version of this platform. This is what it's going to look like. Look, check it out. Look. Did y'all see that? Did you see EVMux splattered all across the screen? That's what you get for free. They decided that the logo in the top corner wasn't enough. They had to just completely try to embarrass folks by putting their logo and name over everything that's not your actual video camera. So images, videos, they're like, yep, you're definitely using the free version. And guess what? Your audience ain't gonna see a single thing but us. So this is why I tell you, free is changing. Okay. So everything at this point, just about, has become a pay to play. Okay. So if you don't want to see them all over your stuff, and that was the video, let me show you an image. Let's see what we got here. Let me show you. Let me find if I got an image on here. Do I have any images on here? I probably took them all down. Let me see. I don't have any images on here. I don't think. But they have a lot of cool stuff. Let me see. That's the video. I have a bunch of videos on here. What's this one? Is it on the? Okay, it's not on the scripture page, so that's cool. But it's definitely on the videos. I'm trying to see in the background, guys. Yeah, that's another video. But yeah, I don't have images on here right now that I can show. Did they have it on here? Man, they even got it on the giveaway tool, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look, it's all over. My goodness. It's all over. So yeah, free is free over here is irritating, okay? So I'm trying to tell you. Okay, Francesca says, how many people can you have on your live with EV Mux? On the free version, let me look it up just in case that's changed too, child. Let me look. Uh-oh. Let me look real quick. On the free version, matter of fact, let me bring it up so all y'all can see. Wait, will it let me share my screen? Let's see. We about to see together, y'all. Without all that craziness on there. Let's see. Alrighty. Let me see. Add to scene. Alright. Hold on. Can I make this bigger? Maybe smaller. Why am I bigger? There we go. All right. Here's EV Mux for everyone. All right. So as you can see, on their free version over here, these, okay, $0. Let me put this on monthly because I know a lot of people like to pay monthly. So this is their pricing per month. All right. Free, basic, and pro. And then they have other plans as well, which is more expensive than pro. So I'm not even gonna do that to you. Okay, I'm not even gonna show that to you. Because it's gonna break your heart. All right. So let's just stay right here. All right. So this is what they have. And I'm gonna scroll down so you can see what's under free, basic, and pro. All right, scroll all the way down. So this is everything you get under these programs. So while y'all are taking that in, for Android users, I don't have a computer. G Mama, I don't really use my phone for streaming, but I know with Restream, you can use your phone. StreamYard, you can use your phone. A lot of people use the EV Mux, you can use your phone. Who else? That's all I can think of right now at the top of my head that a lot of people use their phones for. That's what you see. Like Bayou uses her phone a lot. Who else uses their phone a lot? Let her know, everyone. If you use your phone to do your live streams, what do you use? I'm scrolling down. Why they act like, I don't know why they act like that, Gma. I don't know. They just put this just want to embarrass folks around here. All right, let's see. Listen, I don't like them either, Love and Live Show. I don't like this watermark either. And that's why I just go in and pay for stuff that I want to use because I don't have time for this foolishness. Or I use, now if you want free, where you can do all these bells and whistles, OBS, but you got to have a slamming computer in order to do it. Okay, so everybody get a chance to see everything that EV Mux offers under their programs. Okay, so the number of people on the free, 12. So you get 12 people all the way across the board, right? You can see that, 12 people. To get rid of this crazy watermark in the corner and all the watermarks on everything you do over here to include your images and videos, you're going to have to pay that $25. Now, if you big balling and you want to pay annually, like, look, I like that program. I just want to pay annually and get over with. This is what you're going to pay. So you take that 19 times 12, and that's going to be your yearly. You pay that exact moment. You pay the full price for the year. Okay. But if you want to pay it monthly just to get your feet wet and try it out, this is the price you're going to have to pay. All right. And this is what you get for what you pay. All right. So let me. All right. So that's EV Muck. That's what they're offering right now. So let me go down through this chat because I'm way up here. Hey, precious pieces. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, Bayou, it's on the giveaway too. I'm telling you, they came over here and just gutted the free. Before, you got everything on the free. You didn't have to worry about no watermark. Only the watermark you had to pretty much worry about is bounce the logo up here in the top. All this other stuff before, they did not have that on your images. You could build out your pro scenes and everything. You didn't have that problem. Now they said, nah, man, y'all gonna have to pay to play over here now. That's how they get you. They got you. They get you in there, and you was like, oh, I love it much. Then they go, shh, got you. And then they snatch the rug under you by doing this crazy stuff. Okay, going down, everybody. I'm moving fast here. Let's see. All right. Okay, Broke says the discount for StreamYard is if you pay annually. Man, I haven't looked at StreamYard since they increased their prices. I'd be too busy in their Facebook group listening to everybody fuss about how their stuff is broken now. Okay, Bayou says she uses her phone a lot with EV Mux. All right, so G-Mom, I know you were asking about what do you use for mobile. And I'm going to tell you something now. All of these programs, StreamYard, EVMux, Restream, OBS, all of them, every single one of them, every one of them, okay? Even the major ones that cost more and are more involved, I don't even talk about because I'm like, some of y'all are like, look, I just want StreamYard, and these things are even more advanced than EVMux is, okay? So I'm not even going to talk about them, but I've used them. I'm not going to talk about them. I'm going to save you some time. All of these programs have hiccups every now and then. As the host, your stream may look like it's good, may look clear, may look good. But then when you look at your video, it may look a little off. Okay. It may look a little different than you think. So, like right now, when I look at my phone, I'm looking extremely dark in here, even though it is bright as ever in here. So I'm like, if I turn up, I could turn up my light, but I'm gonna be all up in y'all face doing this. I'll be all in y'all face trying to turn this light up. Watch me hit the wrong button, turn it off. All right, that's that one. Now it is extremely bright in here, and I don't know why. You know what? I could move my camera just a little bit in hopes. Oh, I done hit the wrong program. Please don't bring this program up. Nope, I don't want this program. I have so many icons down here. I always hit this one because it looks so much like the other one. But anyway, you're going to have to get out of here, not you. Roll program. I need my camera. There it is. Let's see if I can brighten this up just a tad. Riverside is another. Now, a lot of these things, a lot of these live streaming platforms have discounts going on. So I have talked about them previously. And so Dolores has talked about them, and other people have talked about them. So if you're really thinking about live streaming, now would probably be your best time to purchase because there's a lot of sales going on. And just go to these. You got Riverside, Restream. Let's see. Dolores says I might try Riverside for a month too, since I figured a way to do intros and outros. Okay. But yeah, there are some people that absolutely love certain platforms. I wonder if I can brighten this up. Please don't make me look like I'm probably looking real light right now. Let's see if that helps. Because I am looking way dark over here. All right, let me stop before I mess around, jack some up for real. Anybody that know how to do camera settings, let me know, because I've been over here just messing with stuff, and I'm like, nope, still too dark, still don't look right. So let your girl know. I need to finish my studio back here, and maybe that'll help brighten some things up. But you know, life be lifing. So let me see here. Asatine says there's a platform called PayHip that might be a good option for folks who are struggling with the payment, e-commerce, digital commerce, and training. Okay. So anybody in here use PayHip? Drive safe, Asatine. Drive safe. 10 and 2. Hands on 10 and 2. Okay. We don't need nothing happening to anybody for the holidays, okay? Or at any point. So everybody be careful out there on the road as you're traveling to go be with your families. And if you're with your families, you're with your people, and something go left, leave the room. Don't throw a cake, don't throw a pie, don't throw a fork or anything else. Just leave the room. Just leave. Just go take a walk. Take a stroll. It's not worth your peace. Protect your peace during this holiday season, everybody. Okay. So, all right, everyone. So here is what I want to do. In my membership, I asked my members, well, I told them I was going to do a segment called the hot seat. All right. And of course, I'm going to come up with a different name, but that was the first thing because, everybody keeps calling it things the hot seat. So I just kind of call it just for now, but might as well have a different name. But this is the gist of it. Okay. I'm going to choose. Well, I'm not going to choose. I always start with my members, and then I'll take their names and I'll put them on a wheel. I'll spin the wheel, and then whoever it is, they get to be put on the hot seat. Now, they don't have to come up here if they don't want to. All right. If they want to, let me know, and I'll drop the link just for you to come up here while I'm going through this. But because there has been such an influx of people saying that they're not getting the support and they don't know why, and they are just wanting to quit, they want to fight somebody because people aren't coming to their channels, not engaging with their content. I figured now would be a great time for us collectively, me, you, and everybody else, to look at channels and give an honest opinion about what you see. Now, here's the thing, and this is for everyone, myself included, because I've went through training this year, and I've had certain things that's pertaining to my business audited by people that's smarter than me. I said, hey, can you take a look at my YouTube channel? Can you take a look at this? And they'll ask me, why aren't you active on this particular platform? Well, here's why, blah, blah. We kind of did this whole back and forth thing, right? So they asked me where I was very prevalent at, where I spend a lot of my time at, where do I produce the most of my content at, right? Because sometimes you just need another set of eyes. You can look at something, it looks good to me, but someone else that doesn't have a vested interest in you succeeding or not, they just say, hey, this is what I do. Let me come in and look, almost like an inspector. I had them come in and look, and here are some things they told me that I needed to change. And so I said, okay, well, fine. Let me see what I can do. Well, here is, and they gave me a whole different list of different things I could try, I should do. Here's some issues they saw, blah, 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 blah. And I don't think this went smoothly because, I'm me. And so there were certain things I was like, now, wait a minute now, wait a minute. Now, you're doing too much. Okay. However, they did make sense on a lot of the things that they did say. Okay, let's just be honest, because some things I may say when I'm about to show y'all these things, you may not agree with. So, take it with a grain of salt. Do what you do. It's your channel, baby. They bad. Okay, you do what you do. I'm just here, or should I say, we are just here to help you do better and get better. So, I put the names, I had my members vote. And those that participated in the vote, there were 3 names that popped up, and they know who they are. And I was waiting for some more of them to vote on who they think I should put in the hot seat. Well, we narrowed it down to only 3 people had their name put in the pot for selection. So I spun the wheel and I placed in the group the screenshot as to who won. And I think it's absolutely hilarious because the person that won, based on the spin versus based on the votes in our private group, is hilarious to me. So even though originally I wanted to do just one channel, to be fair, I'm going to do 2 of my members. And ironically, they're both here. One of them happens to be, drum roll. Wait, I have a drum roll. I don't have time to find it. Drum roll. Okay. Drum roll. The very first person that was nominated in our group by the members happened to be Dolores. Dolores, your people turned on you. Your people turned on you, girl. I was waiting for you to do a rebuttal, but you never came back and said nothing. So they all said you. So Dolores, you are in the hot seat. It be your own people, don't it? It be your own people. You see how they did you? Look, they just, I'm telling you, go look in the group. You'll see who did it. I ain't gonna put them on Front Street, even though they in this chat. I ain't gonna put them on Front Street in front of everybody. But girl, they ganged up, did a virtual high five, and said, I'm gonna change my vote. I agree. Let's do Dolores. So, Dolores, your channel is up, my darling. So let me change my screens over here. Let's get this out the way. Be your own people. I'm telling you, be your own people. Okay, Bayou says, I ain't say nothing. See, what had happened was she didn't. I saw Bayou in there. Bayou said nothing. She was like, I'm not voting for nobody. And please don't let nobody vote for me. Okay? I know what you did, Bayou. I know what you did. I saw you. Bayou was like, I'm not playing this game with y'all. I'm not playing. But G Mama and M, Dolores, go in the group. You see who did this to you. All right, so let's go and get this thing up here. Let's do this. Y'all ready for the hot seat? Let's do this. Be your own people. All right, add the scene. All right. All right. This stinking Evie Mux logo in the way. Yes, she did. She did, Bayou. She tried not to say nothing either. But unfortunately, it ricocheted, and her teammates, or her member mates over here, decided to throw her under the bus. They sure did. Sure did. They sure did. You see which ones did it. You see which ones in the group did it. No, it's not. You know, I'm not that type of person. No, it's not. So this is Dolores's channel. Dolores is right here in the chat. So if you have not become a part of her family over there, please do so. Now, ironically, Dolores just hit a milestone on her channel. She just hit 200 and now she's at 203 family members over there on her channel. So yay, Dolores! Congratulations! So everybody show her some love. She has hit a milestone, and that is a great milestone to hit. So let me see if I can blow this up just a little bit. Make it easy on everybody. All right, she's big enough to make it too big. All right, so here we are. So let's start at the very top. Now, as I was going through Dolores's channel right before I went live, I took a few notes down here on paper. So if you see me looking down, I am looking down at my notes. All right. So anytime you're new to someone's channel, you're going to land right here when you do research on them and you look them up, right? So here is her home page. Now, I'm going to start at the top in her banner because many of you may not know this. You may or you may not. But there are key things because I didn't know this until I got audited a few months ago. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's not just about a picture. Your banner is almost like a flag man outside your house. Like, you're like, hey, I'm over here. This is what I do. Okay. Now, in your banner, you have to make sure that it answers two things. Who is your channel for and what your channel is about? Now, I know what you're thinking, but Kim, it's only so much room. Absolutely. But it's enough real estate in that banner to when people land there, it should tell them immediately if this channel is for them or not. Now, I also know what you're thinking, but Kim or 10, that is what the bio information is for, the description is for. But let's say people don't know that. You want to hit them right in between the eyes as soon as they land on your homepage by telling them, this is what this channel is about. So instead of her having her name like this all across the screen, she could say, look at all this empty space. What is this channel about? Are we talking about stars and space? What are we talking about? Just based on this. It needs to answer that. It needs to be something that's going to capture the attention of your target audience right off the bat before they click anything, before they scroll. We call this above the fold. When you land on a page without scrolling your mouse, everything a person needs to know needs to be above the fold. Everything. That banner is a key part of your channel. It should speak to people immediately and tell them who this channel is for and what this channel is about. Okay? It needs to be very clear, and it should immediately capture the attention of your audience in that banner. All right? So this isn't just for Dolores. I'm just using her as an example because she's in the hot seat, but this is for every one of us. So before this new year hit, and you really want to start your channel off on the right foot, make sure your banner does that. Another thing, moving on down. She has her name right here. It says Dolores right here. There really is no need for the redundancy up here. So there really is no need for her to have her name this big up here. We already know it right here. Okay? Same for all of us. Hey, Lena, welcome in. Moving down here at her handle. It says @Dolores01. This should make us all pause for the cause. Here is why handles are so important. And I have said this 1,001 times. I'll say it 1,002 today. Whatever handle you are using on your social media, it should be, for the ease of your audience, the same across the board. So whatever you're having here, people should go on Instagram and find you under the same handle. People should be able to go to TikTok or whatever other social media platforms you are on. They should be able to look up that same handle. Do not have Dolores01 on YouTube. Don't have Dolores05 on Instagram. Don't have Dolores Hot Mama 1972 on X. You know what I'm saying? It should be congruent across all your social media platforms. This is a key way for you to figure out if there are other people out there using the same name as you, especially if it's a name you plan on trademarking at some point during your journey. That handle right there is going to tell you a lot when you start researching yourself. You want to make it easy for you to find. Well, for people to find you, rather. You should make it easy for people to find you. You don't want it to be all complicated and long. You don't want it to be spelled like Ebonics. Because I have tried to find people and they were like, yeah, my name is such and such. And I go looking it up, spelled phonetically. And I get over there and I'm like, that's not even how it's really. Make it simple. Back in the day, we had an acronym, KISS, keep it simple. Okay, you know what the other is for. Keep it simple. You don't want to make it complicated for people to find you. So think about your handles. All right. She tells us here how many, we can't control this stuff right here. You got subscribers, you got how many videos. She did 178 videos. There's a problem, everybody in here. She did this many videos and she has this many subscribers. We need to fix that. Point blank, period. She gives out great content. Let's make it happen for her. All right. Now we get into the description of things. So we click this right here, and this is what pops up. This is very important, so pay attention. Yes, Grammy's journal, she says, I agree. I didn't realize it till now. Yeah. Okay, about. This is not the time for you to be just saying whatever. This portion of your channel is very, very important. Just like your banner, this is the information that expands upon or expounds upon your banner. This is where you break it down. If she was to put something in that banner, this is where she capitalizes on it in the description of this channel. So let's see what she says. She says, welcome to Dolores. I am just a pink girl in my pink world. your ultimate YouTube destination. Join me as I guide you through my pink tinted universe. Enjoy everything from sports discussions, engaging watch alongs, insightful life reflections, to captivating TV talks, tech tips for enhancing your channel or business, plus thrilling games and more. Phew, that's a long sentence. Okay. There's something for everyone. So come on over and dive into the vibrance of my world. Until then, peace. Okay, you had to do like Dolores. Okay. So there you go. Keep it simple, superstar. I like that, G Mama. Thank you. So when you read this, y'all tell me, don't just let me, y'all talk too. She need to hear from you. We are all her audience. Everybody talk. When I read this, or when you read it for yourself, what are you anticipating seeing before you click a single video? What do you think this channel is about just by this description? I want to hear from y'all. Let me know. Let her know. Reading this, what are you anticipating seeing? It's very important for every one of us to pay close attention to this description, because when people read this, this is what they actually want to see. This is the content they expect to see. Okay, Lena says excitement. Let me put this up on the screen real quick. She says excitement. All right. Go down, thing. Oh, first on timer. Go down. All right. So let her know. Okay, before you watch a single video, because I know some of you don't have no idea who Dolores is. Based on this description, what do you think you're going to see? All right. So as you guys are typing that out, you see she has her links here. She has her link tree, her email, and her Cash App. Whatever links you put here should be your creme de la creme. It should be the most important things you want people to be able to click on. So if you have a buy me a coffee, if you have a Patreon, if you have other social media pages you want people to go to, this is the area where you put those key links at. So Grammy's Journal says her life. All right. G Mama says a pink girl, everything pink. Okay. And you can see when she started this channel. All right. All right. Wow, you're still wet behind the ears. All right, y'all. So this is what that description page tells everybody about your channel. All right. So let's get out of here. So a lot of you have said from this point on, this is what you plan on seeing, what you expect to see on this channel. A pink girl, everything pink, her life, excitement. All right, so let's see. Let's see what we see. So going on down. Now, if this right here, when you look her up, does not say this right here, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Oh, you're wrong. All right. So make sure yours says what mine says. Subscribed. All right. And that bell is lit up. All right. Do your thing. So now here we are on the home page as we're scrolling down below the fold. Because we're scrolling. You have your home page where we are. Videos, shorts, live, podcast, playlist, communities. All right. So if we get to the home page, let me go back over here to the home page. You can now see a series of videos. You got videos. She has videos on here. She has past live streams. She has shorts. And those are the three areas she's decided to showcase on her homepage. Now, the homepage for everyone, you can customize however you want. All right. But there's also something here that very few people use that's not on this page. And it's your channel trailer. A lot of people, including myself, has opted not to use it. However, after going through my little audit, I've learned the importance of your channel trailer. That channel trailer should be a welcome message to your audience. It basically reintroduces yourself or introduces yourself. Hey, Mike, welcome in to your audience. Okay. It reiterates who the video is for and what the channel is about. All right. Basically, it should be speaking directly to your target audience. It's your way of saying, hey, I'm Dolores. I'm a pink girl in my pink world. And then she goes on and she tells people what they can expect on her channel. It's a trailer. It should be welcoming. It should be inviting. It should be her authentic self to let people know, hey, this is what you can expect from me over here on my channel. It's almost like you're selling yourself to people saying, hey, this is who I am. This is what this is about. Boom. Right? Here is the kicker. Write this down. When you're preparing to do your channel trailer, it should range between 60 to 90 seconds. It should not be longer than 90 seconds. So that's a minute to a minute and a half video for your channel trailer. You want it to be quick. You want it to be pinpointed. You want it to say exactly what you want that welcome message to say to that audience. Quick and easy, simple, fast, straight to the point. No longer than 90 seconds. Between 60 and 90 seconds. Because y'all know people attention spans are like this. Okay. Hey, Nikki, welcome in. Exactly. No, bro, no. Your trailer should not be an old video. It can be if that video introduces in 90 seconds what it says, what you needed to say. Absolutely. But I'm sure probably since you've done that old video, something new and exciting has happened and you want your audience to know about. So if you did that video 5 years ago, I am sure you have grown in 5 years. And there is something more new and exciting you want your new and upcoming folks to know about you. So the more recent the video is, I believe, it's my opinion, do what you want to do, I believe it's better. All right. So if you can do one current, out in your garden, however you do your video, do that. But be your authentic self. Don't go put on 6-inch eyelashes and a face full of makeup if you know every day you're not showing up like that. Okay. I'm just saying, don't overdo it. Don't be fake about it, because these are the things that people are going to expect to see when they see the rest of your stuff we about to talk about. Okay. So go easy. All right. So I said that. So that's your video trailer. She doesn't have one. I don't have one on my channel yet. And I got, dinged for that. Okay. Doing my audit, but whatever. I get it. I understand. All right. So I used to have one, but I took it down because it was an old video. So I get it. That Mike's silly talk, but I'm pretty. You gonna be pretty, you're right. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Mike. Okay, now that we're down to what I will call your playlist area, because 9 times out of 10, this is where these types of videos come from on your home screen. Now, here's how I would set it up, and this is how I would encourage you to set it up. Set it up like you set up your priorities. Your most important priority first, and then work your way down. Whichever video playlist you want to showcase the most, you put that at the top. Okay, so if you have, and I would encourage you to put your most recent videos at the top. Because if you did a video back in 1972, it may not be relevant now. It may not. It may be, it may not be. But you want to try to definitely put your most popular videos at the top. Don't bury those under the bottom, because some people may not scroll and it may be something they're looking for. So whatever videos you have done that truly coincides with your why, with the who this channel is for, what this channel is about, whatever videos those are, put them in a playlist and have that at the top. All right. Because your homepage is to capture the attention of your audience as quickly as possible. So it's your job as the content creator to make sure that happens. And this is what this homepage is for, to get their attention. All right. So she has her things listed out here. Now remember, I asked you earlier what you plan on seeing from this channel based on the description. If I scroll through this, videos, past live streams, shorts, do you see those things? Do you see a cohesiveness to those things here? Y'all let me know. So let's head over to videos. Let's see what we see. Now you guys know videos are all your videos you have done. So usually it starts with the latest, popular, and then the oldest. You can go through and pick those out. So let's say you want to know what the latest videos are. That's what comes up automatically usually when you go to the videos tab. So you can see here, let's take a stroll, should we? All right, so her latest video was 9 days ago. She did a happy birthday to Ruby Spot 4164. Then she did previously, she announced her 200. So everybody congratulate Dolores again. Yay, 200. Then she did a very special memorial to her grandmother, which I absolutely love. Then she's done unboxings here, right? We scroll down. She has art. Another happy birthday. This one's to her grandfather. Okay. She's done more art, unboxings, Canva. She did a Canva training. So now we have art, we have memorials, we have unboxing, and we have Canva. All right. Now, before I go any further, was any of those things mentioned in that description? Was any of these things mentioned in her banner? There are a lot of people looking for people to show them how to use Canva. That should be announced, Dolores, on that home page. Canva. I can show you how to use Canva, however unique way you want to put it up there. Hey, welcome in, Unbiased. Let's see. She says, Queen, I've been in the bushes this whole time. You are, come back here. You are spot on with all the tips you have given so far. I'm loving it. Packing and listening. Keep giving out these gems. Hello to all. Thank you so much, Unbiased. Blessings to you. Stay safe out there. I know you're traveling. So we're going through here. Okay, so we got more art, more unboxing, reviews, shout outs to other content creators, more art, more shout outs, birthday things, Father's Day things, shout out. Now she gets into Do You Know Dolores? This is a series that she did where she talks about her and she shares little things about herself. Now over here we have flyers, design, more Canva stuff, so more trainings. So this is her more things about Dolores, more unboxing, art, motivation. Now we get into motivational messages. More motivation, celebratory things, Memorial Day, motivation, more Canva. Personal messages, highlights of other people, more Canva. Y'all see a pattern here? More Canva. Now she's giving her reviews of live streaming platforms. She got StreamYard on here, Canva, more love and appreciation type things here. Easter, celebratory events, still showcasing Canva and all these different things. And so as you notice, the one major thing we saw a lot of, we didn't see her talk about in her bio or on her banner, which happens to be Canva. Now, if you follow Dolores on any other social media platform, such as Instagram, she just did a poll, and even here on YouTube, probably on her community tab, where she put out a poll out there, and she says, how many of y'all want to know about Canva? She teaches mainly on Canva. Canva is a key word. Dolores, you should have Canva somewhere up there. Okay, so let's move over to her shorts. Let's see what the main focus of her shorts are. A lot of different things, like a lot of us. Okay, there's a lot of different things over here. You got sports, you got quotes, you have things from her podcast. We're going to get into that. So it's just a lot of different things on shorts, Canva, different Q&As and different things. It's a lot of different things on her shorts. So it's like gumbo. Okay, it's like gumbo on her shorts. Her lives. Her lives, very top, you see her podcast. Did she mention podcast on that description? I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it. Y'all let me know. These are keywords. You got Canva and you got podcast. So let's see how much podcast we see on here. Podcast, Canva, podcast and Canva. Now, what is her podcast about? If you watched her channel, you would know this. What is the main focus of her podcast? It's called Hit the Ropes Podcast. What is the main focus of that podcast? Who's been watching? What do you think the main focus of that podcast is? I'll tell you. Wrestling. Okay? Hey, Wanda, welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. The two main things. It's like wrestling. I gotta say it like my cousin. Wrestling. Okay. Is that. And now you got Canva, right? So those two main things. I don't see her mentioning that and shining the light on those two things. There are tons of people that love Canva. There are tons of people that love the wrestling, okay? You have to spotlight that on your homepage. Okay, so we go on now. Look, every live stream, Canva, her podcast, which deals with wrestling. Now she's giving takes on live stream platforms. She'll take on Riverside, her take on EV Muck, her take on Restream, her take on StreamYard, more StreamYard, Canva, unboxing, gaming, more Dolores can do it type things, more wrestling type. And if you go through, look what you see. Wrestling, more, and you just keep, this is the heart. And so if I didn't know her, if I had never consumed her content, if I was just walking on by, scrolling on through, I would say this is a wrestling channel. This, let's see, what's her most popular video? Let's see, her most popular live stream, find out about Dolores. Look at that. Mastering Canva with Dolores. Then we have what? The watch along, the fight that just happened, right? Then we have more Dolores can do it. StreamYard. That's another baby of hers. Okay? I hope y'all are putting this together. Because this is what people are looking for. When they're trying to say, who are these people? Who are these live streamers? Or who are these content creators? This is what they're doing. They're going through your channel trying to formulate a picture of you. Because they don't know who you are. And so they're saying, okay, she's a sports fan. She loves wrestling. Okay. Man, she really loves wrestling. You know, and so these are the things you need to tell people right up front. This is the why of this channel. This is the content. This is who this content is for. Boom. Because if they look through your channel, they're going to formulate this. This is what this channel is about. All right, my time is ticking. I see you, Evie Mugs. I see you. Here's her podcast. Then she has her playlist. She has sports, motivation, unboxing, her art series, her Canva, her StreamYard, her holidays. Did you know Dolores? Dolores does gaming. She has one video of that one. Streaming platform. She has 3 videos. Hit the Ropes podcast, 11 videos. Hit the Ropes podcast, again, 10 videos. Now, wait a minute. Why is it on here twice? But so as you can see, every video you make should be pointing back to what you said this channel is about. If there is a disconnect between that description, that banner and the content that's on that channel, it could cause your audience to be completely confused because they don't know what they're going to get. So whatever, like in Dolores's case, she's focused on, I've already told you, Canva, wrestling are her top two. Now she has to pick out what her third one is, if it's Dolores, if it's art. But we definitely can conclude that Canva and wrestling are two things that Dolores loves. And I would say probably live streaming will probably be the third tier because you got StreamYard in there. But she has to set this channel up and let people know that from the very beginning. And this goes for all of us, because when I got my audit, I was like, well, geez, okay. So as you're moving forward, those should be your key focal points of your channel. If your content changes, you have to go back to that description and the keywords on your channel. And my members, I will be doing a whole training on the keywords on your channel. Don't worry about it. But you're going to have to go in and make those changes. As your content grows and as you expand, you're going to have to break that down from the top of your channel to the bottom. It's going to cut out that confusion. That way, if people are thinking, oh, Dolores got to be a cooking channel, and they get over here and be like, no, it's not a cooking channel, because she tells me from the homepage, this channel is about blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. And as I scroll through her videos, oh, wow, it really is. I go to her homepage. Oh, wow, it really is about blah, 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 blah. But there are certain things that we do as content creators that you don't really want on your home screen. It's okay to block certain playlists off, because I have a bunch of playlists that are blocked off because y'all don't want to know what my music playlist is. So I have it private because I only want to listen to that. Okay. But the main focus on things is what people should see as soon as they land on your homepage. So go through, make sure it's clear, especially if you do a lot of different things. Whatever your main things are, it needs to be clear to your audience. Oh, bro, they be getting down. They be breaking down names and everything, speaking Spanish and all kinds of stuff. All different kinds of networks over there with wrestling. I'm telling you, you got to go check it out. So if you're a wrestling fan in there, y'all better go check out their podcast. They be all in it, okay? So now the second channel that, let me go back over here. All right. All right, now the second channel, we're going to have to move fast because E.B. Muck's telling me my free time is almost up, y'all. You get 2 hours, all right? I'm almost there, all right? So now the hey, T-Hop, welcome in. Good evening to you. Now the second channel is funny. Let me tell you why this second channel is funny. Don't spell it right way. This second channel is someone that threatened everybody. I'm talking about everybody. She threatened people, y'all, yesterday. This is how karma works. She threatened people. Let me see if I can get it. Why are you messing with me? All right, bring up the channel. Stop playing around. Y'all ever type stuff in, it just don't come out right? I gotta tape out the whole thing. Why are you doing this to me? You know, I want to see something. Anyway, I'm trying to. Why is this other channel not coming up? Oh, it might help if I just might help if I spell it right. It just might help. Duh. All right, so this other channel, let's get to it. This person threatened people yesterday, y'all. If y'all was in, I think it was Mr. Bama's live. I think it was. Bammy was out the Butler, Mr. Out the Butler, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Hey, just gifted. Let me tell y'all something. She threatened us, y'all. All of us. All us. Okay. She threatened us. She said we don't come over there and support her and she gonna fight us. So if you was in that live, you know I ain't lying. She said it. Going over to Mr. Arthur Butler's live from yesterday and go through the comments. You'll see Salon doing that threatening people. And this how karma. I ain't gonna say karma because that might not be godly. So this is how the world works. Okay, this is how things come up. It came back, and when I put the names on the first person, Dolores, was selected by her peers in my membership. They put her under the bus. This person, Salon Diva V, Home and Garden, Karma did this one. Okay, the wheel did this one. Okay, I put all the names of people that was thrown under the bus on the wheel, spun the wheel, and her name was selected. And I laughed so hard because Salon was like, y'all don't support me. And I'm sick of this. And I want y'all to come on over to my channel. It was Big Rooster's live. I know this will happen when you go to a lot of lives. You support a lot of people. Thank you, Unbiased. Somebody live, okay? She threatening folks. Okay, cool. So here we are. Salon Diva. We on your page. Where you at? So let's go through Salon Diva V Home and Garden. All right. Now, as you can tell, you're looking at the banner. She's missing some information. She got herself. Who you, ma'am? We don't know you. This could be anybody. Can you please give us some information about what your channel is about? Same rules apply to her channel as it did with Dolores's. We need some info up here. We need to know what this channel is about in your banner. Okay? Let us know. So that means we got to scroll down now. We got to look here. You see how many subscribers she has? You need to make sure that your button over here says subscribe and your bell is on. All right. If it's not, fix that. Fix that. So let's say we don't know what this channel is about. We see Salon Diva V Home and Garden. So we're anticipating this to be about what? Home and garden because of her name. Not because nothing was up here in this banner besides her. Okay. But because, yes, I'm messing with you, Salon Diva. But now we got to go see what is this channel about. She says, welcome home. Okay, cool. So we click it. It says, welcome home. Join me as I can show you tips on how to garden. Okay. Organize your home. Okay. It's called Home and Garden. So, okay, that works. Decorate on a dime. Slamming skincare. Makeup tutorials and more. I am a salon owner also. So the hair tips is a must. I hope you will take time to enjoy my channel and all that I love to share. So come along and join me on my ventures and let's have some fun. I would love to have you as a member of this channel. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos. Then she gives her a P.O. box in case you want to send her something sweet. Okay. Then, of course, she has her links here. She has her email, her Facebook, her Instagram, her TikTok, another TikTok, a Mary Kay, because she's a Mary Kay consultant, and MBB Bling's website for paparazzi. Okay, so if we look at her links, I'm going to move fast because I see the clock is ticking over here on EV Books on this free version, y'all. I'm telling you, free ain't free no more. Okay, so if we look at her social media, how it is, she got Salon Diva V here for Facebook. On Instagram, she got MBB Salon and Wellness. Salon Diva. TikTok, she got at Salon Diva V. Okay, that matches her Facebook. TikTok other page, she got at MK Diva VV. Okay. Then of course she has her Mary Kay, and then she has the paparazzi websites. All right. And then her email that ends the same. And then she's been on this platform since 2009. All right. All right. And she's done 339 videos. All right. She's got 1.61K subscribers. All right. So off the bat, before we go any further, before we watch a video, same as before, what do you anticipate seeing on this channel? Just based on what I just read to you and showed you, what do you anticipate seeing on this channel? Tell me. Hurry up. Make it quick. We got to hurry up. Time's ticking. Let's go. So fast. Let's go. What do you anticipate seeing on this channel? I can tell you now, based on what I've seen, I'm anticipating seeing home stuff and gardening stuff. All right. That's what I'm guessing that's going to be going on around here. So let's see. Going on down. She has an intro video. All right. It says, welcome to Salon Diva V Home and Garden. It is 10 seconds. Good gracious, girl, what you say in 10 seconds? All right, hey, OCD-ish chick. She says gardening. Absolutely. Okay, home decorating on a dime. Okay, I forgot there's such a delay on this thing. I got to see if I can shorten that delay. All right, going on down, y'all. Now, here is where it gets interesting. Right off the bat. Now, I haven't been on Salon Divas V page today, but here we are. Where the okra is. She says Trivia Tuesday. She has for you on here. She has red snapper tomatoes are growing in zone 9A. And then the next video, it says it's beginning to look like Christmas, Holiday Chronicles. Now, Trivia Tuesday, that was not mentioned in her bio. Nothing about trip. See, y'all said the same thing. Home and garden, home salon and gardening, home decorating on a dime, gardening. I see Trivia Tuesday on here. We didn't mention anything about trivia, but let's keep moving. So then she has videos on here. She has a video tab on here. All these videos, that's holiday, that's about gardening, that's tomatoes. There's the okra right there, Nikki. This is more gardening stuff. This is talking about mulch. So that's fitting. It's all talking about the garden and home. Go down to her shorts, gardening, Trivia Tuesday, Circle of Life. That's more gardening. There's your okra. Okay. So gardening, so far so good. Let's see. Only one thing I've seen that, well, actually that's outside the banner. And that's the Trivia Tuesday. Here, she has another playlist, starting my spring 2022 garden. Ma'am, you did a whole garden series this year in 2024. Where is the 2024 playlist, ma'am? Ma'am, hello? We need some 2024. We 2 years behind. Come on now. All right, so go to 4. Go back up here to videos. Time is ticking too fast. All right, so her latest videos deal with Christmas, food, more food, which is, part of the home, gardening, her new puppy, home, home, gardening, more gardening. So yeah, so she got the gardening thing on lock. More gardening, more home stuff, fire cider, more gardening. So yeah, all of this is flowing. It's flowing for videos. Okay, we got the home and we got the garden. Home and garden, home and garden, home and garden, home and garden. All right, you keep on going. We ain't got time to go through it all. So let's see what our short's about. So we're all in agreement that we're looking for home and garden. Okay. Shorts. Gardening, more gardening, more beauty. There's some beauty we saw. We haven't seen beauty as beauty. Gardening, food, home, kitchen, stuff like that. Okay, cool. We're on a roll, right? So everything seems to be, we can work with this, right? All right, let's keep going. Live stream. Uh-oh. Y'all, what do y'all see? This is her live stream. Now, in case you don't know, Salon Diva does have a weekly live stream every Tuesday. But guess what she didn't do? She didn't tell us about it. She did not tell us about Trivia Tuesday in her description. She didn't tell us about Trivia Tuesday in her banner, ma'am. Now, this is the show that Salon Diva gave us the business about. She said that we weren't supporting her because she does her weekly show. But ma'am, you're not telling everyone that you have this weekly show on the homepage, ma'am. But look, this is her live streams. Now, you all have said home and garden. Let's see how far down we got to go before we, on her live stream, before we see home and garden. All I see is trivia, more trivia. Going down, her happy birthday celebration was fun. Y'all should have been there. More trivia. We Still doing trivia. Now we're doing home and garden a year ago. So for almost a year, her lives have been straight trivia. Your audience was looking for home and garden mainly. But your live streams only are pertaining to trivia. If that's going to be the case, you have to let your audience know. Because if they only stop on the homepage, they're only going to see gardening and home. I hope this is making sense. You don't want your live streams to shock your audience by doing something that the rest of your content isn't showing that you're going to be doing when you live. When people see you live, they're thinking home and garden. They're thinking, oh, she's going to tell us I need to decorate my living room. How are we going to do that? And you're saying Trivia Tuesday. It could be causing a split in your audience because not everyone likes home and garden. Not everybody likes sewing. Not everybody likes crafting. Not everybody likes art. But if they come into your channel for home and garden because you have home and garden in your name and on your homepage as a centerpiece, then they're expecting to see it even during your lives. But if they show up at your live and you're doing trivia and they're not here for trivia, or they don't like trivia, or they're not interested in trivia, or whatever the case may be, your audience may leave. Every piece of content you do on your channel has to be congruent. It has to make sense. And one place you have to let people know is on that home page. In that banner, I do home, garden, and trivia. Boom. So as they're going through your videos, they say, okay, I see home, I see garden. Oh, there's a trivia. Oh, cool. She does trivia every Tuesday. Cool. They know that. But they wouldn't know that until they hit that live button, or they may get a notification if they have subscribed to your channel. Then you're going to hit them with the name. They be like, what is this? What is all, what? I'm confused. These are the critiques I had to go through in my own channel. Because even on my channel, you may see a piece of art. You be like, Kim, you do art? Art's not even announced on your channel. What in the world? You said you do business. Where does art come from? So trust me, I had to go through this too. Because a lot of us do a lot of different things. But you have to narrow down, content creator, what your main focus is on your channel is going to be. And you have to tell them upfront. Because shocking your audience by doing things they are not there or expecting to see could cause them to leave. Now, since we're on trivia, how many of you are familiar with Tori's Brain? Is the first name that came to my head when I think of games. All right. Love and Live also does games. Now, here is how I've watched the games go. And I'll use Tori for an example, even though he's not here. When Tori first started doing the games, it was very eCam basic, right? A lot of the bells and whistles you see now, let me get back over to me. A lot of the bells and whistles you see now, he wasn't doing a lot of that stuff back then, especially when I first met him. But what Tori noticed is that a lot of people started playing the same game. So Tori decided, because Tori's history is in computers and things like that, he decided to make his live stream exciting. So when you go over there, you get a whole show. You don't just get the game. Tori didn't hit another level. And I'm encouraging anyone that's doing games, or you're doing something that you want to make more exciting, you're going to have to step it up a notch to keep the attention of other people that's there. All right, they're about to cut me off. Y'all got 5 minutes. Okay. You're going to have to step it up to keep people's attention. You got to make sure the music's not too loud. You got to make sure that people can hear you clearly. Audio is king when it comes to live streaming or videos, period. Podcast, your audio is key. Your audio is more important than your video. Even if you're live streaming, people got to be able to hear you. Because a lot of us multitask. I put you in my ear. I may be able to wash dishes, not even looking at my phone. Okay. So audio is key. But if your music is too loud, or if it's too low, or you're too loud or too low, it could really cause people with sensitive ears or just sensitivities, period, to leave your live stream. So you have to stop thinking about you. You have to think about your audience. You have to ask me, can y'all hear me? Is it too loud? Is it too low? Let me know before we go forth. That's being considerate of your audience, because I personally have had to leave live streams because the host was just too loud. The music was just too loud. The co-host was just too loud. If you're low and your co-host are loud or vice versa, it is a complete turnoff for your audience. So you have to monitor that as the host. Okay? You have to make things exciting on your channel. If you're teaching, that's something different. You can bring up, like I was trying to figure out how to connect my little board I have here to the computer, so when I'm doing things, you can see stuff pop on the screen. I'll do all that in the new year. Okay, to make even my own live streams more exciting versus me sitting up here like a talking head and just talking y'all to death. That's why I love EVMux, because it gives me that ability to pop things up on the screen. Like at any moment, I can just sit there and say, well, maybe I want to. Let me see if it has it over here, because this is the free version. It may not even give me the. I don't even see. I don't even think I put those up here. I didn't. Hold on. Nope. Go away. Stop it. All right. So there are certain bells and whistles this gives me access to, and those are things like just to make it more exciting. But if you have too many things on the screen, it could be distracting. If your audio, or you constantly leaving the screen and you're putting up your avatar, or you going to do other things and you leave people in silence too long, they may leave. They may think the stream is broken. They just may leave. You don't want to do that to your audience. So you always have to put your audience first. I will tell people, before you go live, do a private live. A lot of these platforms, you can do an actual private live where you're live streaming. Nobody will know you're live streaming because it's private. And you can go and see what you look like behind the scenes before you put yourself before everybody. Do that. That'll also help you with your nerves. That'll also help you if there's any audio issue, if there's any lighting issue. That'll help you with that. All right. So you don't have to sit up here and be fumbling all over the place when you're live. You can do all those things behind the scenes. That way, when you get ready to go live on camera and your audience is waiting to play that game, you're ready to go. You don't have too many things on the screen. The music isn't too loud. Your lighting's good. Your program is working. Everything is ready to go. You have bells and whistles. You have theme songs. Even on Wind Down Wednesday, they got theme songs. They got music. They didn't want to hire somebody. They got all kinds of stuff to keep the show exciting, to draw people in. Same thing with each and every one of us. In 2025, we're going to have to step our game up, okay? Because I have watched, like I said earlier, Tori grow. Tori's brain, he does game night. That's what his channel is about. It's about games. And I have watched him grow. I have watched him use the program of choice for him, and he has rocked that thing. So if you don't remember nothing else, remember, do your best on your channels. They're about to cut me off. I love you all. I will see you guys during my next live. All right, y'all be blessed. They're about to cut this joker off on me. I see the countdown already happening. So go to your channels, do your research. May God bless each and every one of you. Hate to rush off. Hey, Miss Shirley, welcome in. But y'all, they about to cut your girl off. Okay, this is what happens when you go free. I know I talk long. 2 hours ain't gonna do nothing for me. All right, y'all. Until the next time, God bless you all. See y'all. Oh, they gave me 30 seconds.